I'm going to give 3 or more reasons why Gorilla Tag is dying, or why has the game falling off, or just the downfall of Gorilla Tag kind of in general. Anyways, let's kick off this video with number 1, the content. Now, don't get me wrong, the content creators of Gorilla Tag, like J-Man Curly, Elliot, K9, VMT, and all those other big creators, they still post content, but not around Gorilla Tag. I mean, of course, they've been playing Gorilla Tag for like years and like posting content about it for like about 3 to 2 years, maybe 4 by now. The content of Gorilla Tag, there's not really much you can make videos about. I mean, they added VR Stump, which, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know. They added that in, which is, it's like Fortnite creative. You know how Fortnite, like back in like 2018, or like back all the way back then when Fortnite was just like a little small game and stuff, and the only game you could really play on Fortnite was Battle Royale. Then Fortnite like got big and popular and started to expand into like creative. I feel like that's what Gorilla Tag is kind of doing a little bit with the virtual stump. I mean, you guys can correct me in the comments, but I also feel like there's not that much content in Gorilla Tag anymore. Apart from like reviewing updates or just making up your own like Gorilla Tag content. Oh, I reviewed a mod thing, I trolled like people in Gorilla Tag, or something, funny moments in Gorilla Tag new update. Like, it's kind of the same old like back in the day. Only people with mods, pretending to be PvP or something. I'm just naming like random stuff that old content creators used to do, that some people that still do now. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with doing that. I mean, if it's working, then if you like to do that, then go ahead and do that. But I'm just saying that there's not really that much content in Gorilla Tag you can really do. The most popular content creators kind of quit Gorilla Tag because, number 1, they've been doing it for a while. I mean, it's kind of obvious. Number two is, you know, they probably didn't find like content to do. Like, there wasn't really anything to do. Like, if J-Man Curly comes back to Gorilla Tag, what is he gonna do? Make a video about, oh my god, I haven't seen Gorilla Tag in like years. I think most YouTubers kind of quit Gorilla Tag because there wasn't really that much to do, or that much content to do. Like K9, he's still missing. Like, honestly, if K9 comes back, I don't think he's gonna be posting any Gorilla Tag content anymore, because I used to watch K9. He'd been giving people some shiny rocks, giving little kids like stuff, shiny rocks, just spending money on Gorilla Tag in general. Anyways, that's just my take on Gorilla Tag content. I feel like there's really not that many content ideas and stuff to do. You know, speaking of Gorilla Tag content, this leads me to number 2 of why I think Gorilla Tag might be dying, or just the downfall of Gorilla Tag. That is Gorilla Tag updates. Don't get me wrong, some Gorilla Tag updates are peak, some Gorilla Tag updates are good. We get new cosmetics, a flashback, and that's kind of it. But most people will probably say in the comments, you should appreciate what Gorilla Tag is doing, and you should do all that. But yeah, updates back then used to be much crazier. Every YouTuber or everybody used to hop on and rush to like get out a video on like, oh my god, Gorilla Tag's new update, yo, I gotta hop on, yo, or like watch some J-Man Curly video, or Cup video, or just K9 video, whatever. Like, back then updates used to be crazier than this update. Like, not this update in general, but like, I would say 2023. But when it kind of get into 2024, 2025-ish, the updates just started decline, or went down. I don't even know. 2023, 2022, and 2021 was the peak of Gorilla Tag, in my opinion. As the first start of 2025, like a few months, like of the few months of the first 2025 was kind of really good. But then like Gorilla Tag just decided to like like just take a step down. I don't even know. Then we got the KD situation and like all those random like stuff. Like, Gorilla Tag, what is happening? Like, they can do way more with Gorilla Tag updates and collabing with other VR games or whatever. But I don't even know what I'm even talking about anymore. Speaking of Gorilla Tag updates, that leads me to number 3 about Gorilla Tag downfall, or just Gorilla Tag dying off in general, and that are the future into predictions of Gorilla Tag. Buckle up, because this one you guys might not believe me on this one, or just might have different opinions. Where do I even begin? What do I mean by Gorilla Tag predictions? So before this whole entire big like city came out and like they revamped city and everything, everyone had predictions. Oh, there's too much cosmetics. Where are they gonna put it? Oh, maybe we could put it in here, like a cosmetic shop in here, or maybe like more in here or something. Maybe add some new earrings, maybe some more glasses. I mean, I don't know, not many people wear glasses cosmetics, but who knows? And maybe even in here, like we still haven't got any cosmetics in here. And it's kind of weird because everyone's predicting, yo, we're getting too much cosmetics and stuff in like the future. So they either gonna have to open up second floor to get like more cosmetics, or they're gonna have to put cosmetics into here, which that never happened. And also in here, well, I think there was the goggles that got removed or something. I don't know. Comment down below if it got removed or not. What I mean by this is Gorilla Tag, you had so much potential. You had like so much potential and stuff. Like, look, like the rocket. People thought, oh, we're getting the moon map maybe, or maybe like, yo, Gorilla Tag, they should add a moon map. It would be pretty cool and all that stuff. Like, they kind of listened to the people a little bit, but just the expectation just let down, bro. Because to be honest, back then everyone was predicting, yo, Gorilla Tag is doing something big. We're gonna have a new volcano map, which never happened. The volcano just ended up becoming annoying, kind of. We had wild dreams and wild predictions for Gorilla Tag's future, but then all of our dreams and predictions kind of got crushed when Gorilla Tag kind of just changed their mind, or not even listening to the people. What even is this supposed to be? Because to be honest, we're casting our polls, and I haven't seen, the only poll that I remembered that got added like was the floppy tongue. That was a poll. People voted for that, and that got put into like the next update, or like an update after an update, like something like that. But the weather or the animal, like, it's kind of confusing because old cosmetics can come back, and I do attend. That's pretty good. And it's a massive like city like thing, building and stuff, and basically second floor was just nothing but just scrapped and used for a freaking silverback, basically content creator studio. So what are they gonna do for Christmas? I mean, Halloween I'm kind of excited for, but honestly, really, what are they gonna do for Christmas? I mean, hey, they got a whole entire area right here for Christmas cosmetics or Halloween cosmetics or whatever. So Gorilla Tag, you better be cooking, because honestly, I don't even know if I'm gonna be playing this game by the time Halloween rolls around. Anyways, that's my take on Gorilla Tag predictions. I think this leads me to number 4, which is map changes and the like stuff that they added, new maps and all that stuff. Don't get me wrong, new maps are great once in a while and stuff, but sometimes Gorilla Tag adds map that's literally barely anyone plays. Like Critters. Like, what's the point of adding this? Was it like a Critters collab, or like a game collab or something? I barely see anyone going here. All you need, basically, the environment's like big. It's good for like hide and go seek videos and all that stuff, I'm guessing. But to be honest, all you doing there, like, is just collect critters and like trade with people. Or I don't even know what they even use these for. Forest is the only map that haven't got revamped yet, and I'm kind of skeptical what they're gonna do, because honestly, we got the skate park right here. We got like the little soccer like course thing here, which barely I see anyone play. Like, it's getting to a point where Gorilla Tag is adding new maps that barely anyone plays. Like, honest, yes, of course, when the map first comes out, a lot of people are going to be playing it because it's a new map, but a week, maybe 2 weeks from now, I'm probably not even going to see people playing the new map. I mean, rotation maps are good because it's bringing back old type of style Gorilla Tag maps. And like I said about predictions, map changes and just new map updates are kind of crazy, because canyons Yo, I dare you not. I seen like past videos about people having high hopes for canyons and like caves and like all the clouds and like, I mean, clouds is probably trash, but anyways, that's just and all those other maps. Like canyons was like high hope because people thought we're gonna have buildings, everything is just gonna be like crazy, and like people just had high hopes for canyons, which never got added or anything. So I don't know about you guys, that's what I mean. Like, and most of the Gorilla Tag population, like most of their like players or gamers or whatever that plays this game are little kids. Like most of them are little kids, most of them are grown adults. Like, it's kind of crazy. Forest is the only map that hasn't been changed, and I don't think Forest will ever get a revamped or will change. Because the reason is this, because if they change Forest, Gorilla Tag is going downhill. I'm sorry, Gorilla Tag. Like, if you change Forest, still OG maps, I'm sorry, the downfall of Gorilla Tag is happening literally already. If they revamped Forest, that means like Forest is just, people just not gonna like Forest. I mean, they're probably like the revamp depending on what it is, but you know, like maybe we have some swings or something. I don't know. Like, I'm shoot. I think it's time for number 4, which is Gorilla Tag content creators. We did touch a little bit on Gorilla Tag content creators, but I kind of want to go a little bit more in depth about what I mean by like J-Man Curly and K9 and all those people. They have been posting Gorilla Tag content for at least 3 to 4 years now, and I think it's right for them to quit Gorilla Tag content, because for doing the same thing, like posting the same content and like the same category and the same genre, can really like be exhausting, or just, you know, I guess J-Man Curly lost interest in the game, because I'm in his live streams and his comments and people are like, yo, go back to Gorilla Tag. Yo, J-Man, where are you? What are you doing? Gorilla Tag just made a new update and it's fire. Yo, Gorilla Tag. Like, guys, calm down. I feel like it's all about J-Man's preference about the game. I guess J-Man doesn't feel like Gorilla Tag is that much special anymore, which I kind of a little bit agree with him. So as K9, I mean, he disappeared, but I'm not gonna get into him. Like VMT, he moved on. Elliot, I don't know if he still posted content on the game, but he moved on. Bubbles VR, I think he's gone too, maybe. I don't know. Most of the big creators are leaving Gorilla Tag because they've been doing this for a very long time. I mean, Fleshy GT is still doing it, but I don't know. His content is kind of getting old for me. I mean, I've seen it a bunch of times, so I mean, I'm sorry, Fleshy GT. But to be honest, I think a lot of big creators are leaving Gorilla Tag because they have been doing this for a really long time and they want to play something else, or just they lost interest in the game, which I kind of agree with them. I think some of the bigger content creators and some of a little bit of like a medium size, maybe small content creators probably quit Gorilla Tag. There is what content to make on the game. Like, I mean, you can make update videos, you can make like Gorilla Tag trolling videos, like I said. What do you kind of do? Like, you review the update, you give your opinion about the update, blah blah blah. It's all about you. I mean, giving your basically opinion about the update and stuff, and people are basically like watching you do the update and like waiting for like your opinion at towards the end of the video, or just what do you rate the Gorilla Tag update, or just what do you like the update, do you don't like. People are just mainly there for like your opinion, especially like big content creator like J-Man Curly. If he makes a Gorilla Tag update video, people are probably just gonna wait, like, how do you feel about Gorilla Tag? Are you gonna come back? Is this a sign of you coming back to Gorilla Tag? How do you feel about this Gorilla Tag update video? Like, that's what mostly people's half of J-Man's fans like are like sticking from, or like, you know. But J-Man has his own game, so I completely understand why he can't, like, you know, I mean, not can't, but, you know, I mean, he's focusing on his own game instead of just focusing on Gorilla Tag, which I support him. I mean, if I was making a game, honestly, I would even be making Gorilla Tag videos. I would be making my, like, game videos. Like, I would be making Smackle videos or, like, whatever, all that stuff. I'm just saying, if I had my own game, I would even be making Gorilla Tag videos. And just a reminder for everyone, bigger content creators have been doing this for a really long time, and like K9, VMT, Elliot, and all those big creators has probably just got burnt out or just lost interest in the game. I mean, it's just simple as that. Gorilla Tag is gonna grow and it's gonna fall down sometimes. Hopefully you guys learned something from this. I'm not saying you guys don't have to agree with me or anything like that. leads me to number 5. I am going to put some gameplay in the background while I talk about number 5 in my old ears because my voice is kind of deteriorating and I'm stuttering a lot. So I'll let future me handle number 5.
This is number 5 on why I think Gorilla Tag is dying, and you guys might have your own opinion about it. I think it's because the community. Well, let's talk about the KD situation, for instance. Most of Gorilla Tag's player count is made of little kids and teenagers. Half of them are like grown adults or whatever. But the thing about the KD situation is everyone is kind of excited. Well, not everyone, but most people are kind of excited that, yo, I won't find annoying little kids, annoying little mean kids or cursing kids, like whatever. But the thing is, you gotta think about it. Because I feel like Gorilla Tag's population, which is player count, I don't know why I said it like that, most kids are probably on the game. So honestly, the player count might die down as more kids will lose access to play Gorilla Tag or just lose access to speak to people or stuff like that. I don't really know, because I was on the MetaQuest store and I was looking at some of the reviews that Gorilla Tag got when they added the KD stuff. I'm not gonna get into that, but I'll put some pictures on screen and all that stuff. But I think this leads me to number 2. Same topic, same concept. Let's talk about force guides and moderators for number 2. Honestly, don't get me wrong, force guides are cool, so is moderators, but I don't really see the point on why they're making such a change to moderators. Like, so how does this really work? Do moderators become force guides, or do force guides become moderators? Like, how does the system kind of work? I was watching ZBR video, or maybe ZRB, I don't know. I forgot. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong or anything if you're watching this. But to be honest, I kind of forgot. Like, not forgot, but what do force guides does. I know they help out the community, the Discord and stuff. I watched his video on how to like become a force guides or something. You guys could just go check out that video on to learn how to become a force guides or whatever. But honestly, I feel like moderators are much better than force guides in my opinion, because you could do so much more with moderators and stuff like that. So one day, or maybe a few days ago or a week ago, whatever, there was a modder in one of my lobbies. He was flying around, hacking, tagging people, but no one really went to report him. No one did nothing. I think I was the only one that reported him or something like that. I don't remember, but I just went about my day. I wasn't really playing that lobby. I just saw him flying around and doing stuff, so I didn't really care. But honestly, what's the point? Like, well, not what's the point, but that was the first time I saw a modder in like ages, bro. I haven't seen a modder for like the last few months. I don't even know. Like, I haven't seen that like modder, not modder, but I haven't seen anybody mod in like the last few months. And that kind of shows how Gorilla Tag is keeping the community and banning more modders. And I feel like modding makes the game kind of fun. And I don't know. I mean, of course, I'm not a modder myself, but it's cool to see like how Gorilla Tag evolving, like catching stuff, like keeping a key eye. But like I said, it's just all about Gorilla Tag's perspective, to see if they're actually listening to the people and to see like what they can add or something like that. Because it's like, it's getting to the point where the updates are just slacking. They just add some map changes, some decorations, some new cosmetics, a flashback, maybe add some type of new in a rotation map or the ghost reactor or whatever, and that's really the update. Like, it's getting to that point where I don't know if I'm gonna be even playing Gorilla Tag. Anyways, thank you guys for watching to the end of this video. I know this video is probably gonna be a little bit long, but hopefully that's okay. If you guys want to be part of my community, which is the ZeroIQ community, make sure you guys join the Discord and link it in the description. And thank you guys, or in my bio, and thank you guys for watching. Thank you for even clicking on this video at this point. Trying to make it big one day. So I know it seems like I'm crapping on Gorilla Tag, but trust me guys,
this is all just my opinion in the end. Voice your opinions in the comment down below.
And get ready because I got a ton of VR videos coming up soon. I don't think I'm going to be making any videos about Gorilla Tag. I just don't feel interested in the game anymore, and I don't really see what content I can make of this game. So instead of us trying to get creative and figure out what videos I do on Gorilla Tag, I'm going to be switching over to other games and playing other games and making videos on other VR games and other games in general, like Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft, GTA, or whatever, all those types of random games that I'm going to be playing. Well, they're not random games, but you know. Anyways, thank you guys for supporting me and clicking on this video and watching this. I already said that stuff. Join the Discord, don't forget, and I'll see you guys all in my next one. Peace.